Yesterday, we had the very proud announcement that a group of us are launching an organisation called PrideAM, which is Pride in Advertising Marketing. It's myself, Jan Gooding, who's Global Brand Director for Aviva, but also happens to be Chair of Stonewall, and Nick Bailey, who's CEO and ECD of the agency Isobar. And we came together because I felt that there was a need for senior LGBT representation within the creative industries, but particularly for the agency sector and client side. And the idea really came about as sort of a collision of things that happened to me. I thought, well, why don't we have an LGBT version of WACL? Why isn't it we aren't creating role models of LGBT people within our industry? Because ultimately, the more role models we have, the more positive people will feel going through the ranks of our industry. And I think that's becoming the driving force behind this celebration of being who you are. And if we as PrideAM can facilitate that as part of this debate around diversity, then I think it'll all be to the good. The idea is launch in the UK, launch in America next week. Then what I want to do is make this a collaborative, a co-created project, because one of the things that struck me was that it's called LGBT. I'm a gay man. I know very little probably about what it means to be a lesbian in the creative industries or within the agency sector. I have zero understanding of what it's like to be transgender in the agency sector. So it needs to be open-minded enough to allow collaboration and input from across the LGBT community. One thing that has been explored is that we want it to have bite. This is not going to be an organisation that's just simply set up for networking. This is going to have an opinion, and it's going to have diverse opinions. So the best way to get involved with PrideAM is actually to just email me or send me a tweet to tell me they want to be involved or what capacity they wanted to be involved. But equally, to tell me some of their stories. I received an amazing email last night from an individual who is in an agency in the UK at the moment who doesn't feel confident about coming out in their work environment. And I think as senior people, we've sort of climbed up the ladder by hook or by crook, and we'll feel comfortable about being who we are in many ways at the top, that actually what we must do is make sure everybody comes along with us.